It's Wednesday, baby! And y'all know what that means. It's Wellness Wednesday! How you guys doing today? Happy Wellness Wednesday. And we got something good for you today, as we do every single week. And we're talking about NAD. We're talking about NAD because everyone and their mother wants to take NAD now because they read something online that says NAD is going to help you reverse aging and it's going to make you less tired. Okay, is this true? Taking it? Not really. Maybe a little bit. But the point is, we're going to tell you things you can do, 9 things, that will boost your NAD levels 1,000-fold compared to any supplement you could take. Not only that, but the things we're going to tell you, they boost NAD, they improve mitochondrial function, they boost BDNF, which is brain cell production stuff, and promote longevity. And they're all the top things for doing that. And guess what? They're all the same. They're all the same. And I love this because I love to tell you guys a million reasons to do the same healthy things. And NAD is another. What is NAD? Nicotinamide Adenine Dinucleotide is a coenzyme that basically helps your body to convert the nutrients you eat into cellular energy. It's in all the cells in our body, and it helps to efficiently generate energy from what you eat and promote longevity. As we age, levels of NAD, they decline, right? And so everybody wants to take NAD supplements or NAD plus or NADH. Now, if you want to take supplements, you could try something that becomes NAD or is a precursor to NAD, we could say, or elevates levels of NAD in the body once you take them. Those would be things like NR, nicotinamide riboside, or NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide, right? And they'll raise levels of NAD, especially NR. And if you want to take it 300 to 500 milligrams in a day, that's the standard recommended dosage. But no, there's not, you could go up to 2 grams. It depends on what you're looking for. You really want that boost in metabolism up to 2 grams. But I say don't even bother, right? Because albeit the results in animal trials are promising for improving things like fatigue and, it could be sleep and overall health and metabolism and a lot of stuff, and anti-aging, in rodents. In humans, we just don't have the research there, right? There were a couple of trials using NAD or those precursors that I mentioned to boost NAD levels, but the improvements in energy and sleep quality and overall health are just relatively modest and near negligible. Really small improvements. So if you want to take supplements to do everything for you that you should be doing naturally with lifestyle and food, I'm not your guy, all right? That's not what you should be doing, right? That includes every supplement in the world, even Super You, my coveted baby that I produced. It took me 4 years to make, and I always say this, do all the lifestyle stuff first, right? It's an adjunct. It's something that can help, on top of whatever else you're doing. So what do we got for boosting NAD naturally, and also, don't want to knock this thing over, promoting longevity, and for improving the function of our mitochondria, the health of our energy powerhouses of the cell, and increasing levels of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, aka brain fertilizer, brain cell production is what it promotes. Number 1 on our list, you could probably guess, is exercise, namely high-intensity exercise. So high-intensity interval training, sprinting, also aerobic exercise catering more to endurance, getting up to that level 2 endurance type exercise. All that stuff is great for boosting all the things that we mentioned, not just NAD. Now, heavy resistance training as well. Not as much of an increase in BDNF. There is some with heavy resistance training, but in terms of longevity, what do you think is the number 1 indicator of longevity? Number 1. And also metabolic health. It's muscle mass. Muscle mass equals longevity
Well, not if you take steroids to get it, but naturally, if you become really muscular, that's a really, really good thing. It seems to bode very well for longevity and metabolic health. So it's a lot more than looking good at the beach. Exercise, number one. All right. Number two, exercise. I should just say again because that's like number one. So if you're going to take one thing from this video, then go exercise. But number two would be calorie restriction or intermittent fasting. Both of those are fantastic for a lot of things. And the reason all these things are good for all four of those categories is because they affect the same pathways. So you don't just take one thing to try to affect, one little step, right? You're taking NAD to just do NAD. Affect everything about the energy powerhouse of the cell, and everything about the brain, and everything about your muscles, your body, your health. Right? And so we got exercise, calorie restriction and intermittent fasting definitely coming in at number two. Healthy forms of stress would be number three, including not only exercise and intermittent fasting, but things like a sauna or a cold plunge or ending the shower cold for say even just 30 seconds, right? Getting up to 3 minutes would be great. Beyond that, not much additional benefit, but even if you're doing 30 seconds at the end of your shower cold, you're going to find it really helps to wake you up. It's not just about boosting immune function and good endorphins and all that, and regulating your autonomic nervous system properly and this and that. It's great for everything. Longevity, BDNF, right? NAD and mitochondrial health. So we have exercise. We have calorie restriction, intermittent fasting, healthy forms of stress, getting more sleep. Sleep is tremendous for everything, right? I mean, body composition, how you think, how you function. Try taking a test on no sleep. Everybody knows sleep's important. This is another reason, really 4 more reasons, I guess I should say. Circadian rhythm entrainment. And that means properly syncing your circadian rhythm to environmental factors, right? To what you're seeing in terms of light and what you're doing at certain times of the day. So waking up, getting sunlight first thing in the morning to start that biological clock. Before you go to bed, it's dark, no screen time within 30 minutes to an hour before bed. Don't trick your brain. It's good for your NAD as well. And you're thinking about supplement NAD. Well, now you got another reason not to doom scroll at night. Doom scrolling in itself is bad for you really any time of the day. So we got those 5 things. Red light therapy actually is also up there. It makes the top 9 for me. Red and near infrared light therapy. It's not just about reducing inflammation and promoting soft tissue healing, say 40% faster recovery with rotator cuff tears and things like that. Granted, it's clinical potency, but it's good for cellular health in general and just great for your body. Your skin can promote hair regrowth, a lot of really good stuff. So red light therapy definitely makes the cut. Omega-3s, and you're like, I thought you were talking about not supplementing. You don't have to supplement omega-3s. Eat fatty fish, like wild-caught salmon. Actually, what's number 1? It'd be wild-caught herring, right? 2 would be sardines. 3 would be wild-caught salmon, especially king salmon. That has the most. Sockeye salmon's great too. It has a lot of astaxanthin. The antioxidant gives it that red hue that it has, right? And wild-caught mackerel would be great too. Atlantic mackerel would be the best, right? We don't want Atlantic salmon. That's no good. Salmon, king, or sockeye. But, anchovies, trout, tuna, all that kind of stuff. Tuna, relatively high in mercury, having maybe 1 or 2 days a week. Not too often. But wild-caught fish definitely makes the cut here because of omega-3 content. All right? We know omega-3 is great for your brain, great for your heart, great for your joints, great for promoting longevity, boosting BDNF, increasing NAD levels, and improving mitochondrial function as well. All right. Antioxidants. Antioxidants are great for a lot of things, but boosting these things, including NAD, is another one. Especially polyphenols, interestingly. So it could be, say, something like cocoa polyphenols. It could be resveratrol. Trans resveratrol is probably number 1. You find that in red grape skin. That's why they say red wine is good for your heart. It's got resveratrol, right? But you don't need to drink the wine. You can just eat some red grapes, right, and get it from the skin.
You could also supplement it if you really want, but it's pretty low bioavailability in a supplement, so you want it to be combined with something that makes you absorb it better. But guess what? You don't run into that problem if you just eat the foods, right? So resveratrol, something like curcumin, which you find in turmeric, right? And quercetin and a lot of other polyphenols. So antioxidants definitely make the cut. And what do we got last? Well, this one is really enormous. It really shouldn't. This really list wasn't in order. I guess part of it was. But that's no sugar, or a lot less sugar, and definitely nothing with added sugar. No added sugar, no refined carbohydrates, refined flours, processed food, any of that kind of crap. That is all no bueno for NAD levels, for longevity, for mitochondrial health, and BDNF production. So if you're going to take something from this video, just remember those simple 9 things. And know that they're great for you, not only for boosting what we're talking about here, but just for changing your whole life and your mindset, the chemicals released in your brain, for reducing depressive symptoms and improving memory, and all these great things. They all may not be equally as strong for those purposes, but they're good for you. And help your body look pretty damn good too. So, who do we got out here? Say what's up to the people. And we're gonna rock and roll. Cam, I love you. Thank you. That's right, red light. We're actually getting red light therapy here soon. We're getting the Energy Lounger, clinical grade. Its potency, its irradiance is like 168. 50 to 200 is clinically relevant in human trials for all the benefits that we mentioned. Maybe we'll do a whole video on that. But it's really good stuff. I'm going to use it every day. What's up? How are you, Gianna Lucena? Nice to see you. You have a little wave. Disanobos. What's up, Rib Brienne? Thank you. I appreciate that, Meg. Cam, you're the best. Dave, that's right. You got plenty of that, brother. Gina. Oh, yeah. You want me to do a TMJ video? I think I've done a TMJ. I could do another one. Yeah, I could do one. Yeah, maybe next week, TMJ. We'll see. Remind me about that. You got to hit me up. Erin, what's up, baby? How you doing? Mopar Larry. Das. Sabrina, what's up? OG up in here. And Dave Beast from the East. First one on. Thank you, Killer. As for now. So we got for you, folks. We'll see you Wednesday, baby. I'm not sure where. I'm not sure when. I have no idea what we're going to talk about. Maybe TMJ. But we'll see you then. You guys have an amazing rest of your night. Thank you so much. And happy Wind Wellness. See ya.